Hey everyone, I'm Ashley Strummy and I'm in Washington, the state, this week to enjoy some time here in the orchards. And right now I'm with Rick Valikoff. And tell us a little bit, we're in an orchard now, we're under an apricot tree. Tell us a little bit about your orchards. I know you have several different ranches, but let's start with this one and tell us a little bit about what you've got going on here.
This particular ranch is called Apricot Orchards. It was named after the Apricot Pass, the road out west of us here. Runs from the Wapto side to the Moxie side where all the hops are grown, and so we chose that name. It's one of the 8 or 9 orchards that we own as individuals or partners that all contribute fruit into our Valikoff Fruit Company, which we all own as well, many of the orchard partners, and that all is marketed by Sage Marketing Company.
Something very unique about the Valikoff family is it's not typical to have such a heritage like you guys have in the orchard business. Where did it all start and what brought you to continue with what you're doing now today?
Well, it all started with my grandparents immigrating here from Bulgaria in the early 1900s. And my granddad worked across the railroad from New York, from Ellis Island, and met my grandmother, which ended up in this country in Spokane, and got married, raised 2 boys, one being my dad, and he got started in farming here on the Rosa Irrigation District in 1940 when water was introduced here to 72,000 acres, which is the amount of acres that are on the Rosa. My granddad originally started raising vegetables in the Parker area and then moved up into here, started raising soft fruit, peaches, apricots, originally, then pears, and moved on to some apples. Dad took it a step further. Then my brother and I started getting involved in warehousing, and we're buying and leasing ranches, and just kind of took it to where it is today. Now we're packing fruit and cherries, apples, pears, apricots, peaches, nectarines, a lot going on.
I've learned so much about just harvesting fruit and everything that kind of takes place to actually make not only the trees grow, but the fruit, and then picking it and sending it off to actually end up in your local grocer. As everything that you guys do here, what is probably your favorite part of the entire process from start to finish?
I like to just, I have very good managers that have been with us for years, many of them for 15 to 18 years. They have been around us long enough that they kind of know what we expect and how to farm that way, where I think, quite frankly, they could go and pretty much wing it on their own just because of paying attention to detail. And so what I like to do is make my rounds, look at what's going on, make some changes. We're always looking to reach out to other people to find out if there isn't some better ideas on how to grow this fruit. But my day consists of a number of things because I have a lot of different hats, but I'm growing nursery trees, I'm involved with the warehouse to a degree. My nephew is the general manager down there now. He's taken a lot of that load off of my brother and I, which really helps us so we can spend more time out growing the fruit.